And we are back from resting, recovering, having a breath, and getting straight back into it for the last little bit. We'll see how we go. All right, when we left off, I think Garri, Bonnie, and Murk were about to make their way to the prison. The sun is now well and truly set. People are still milling about the scene of the crime. But luckily you don't have to make your way past that too close by. You managed to make a fairly wide berth towards the prison.
And I storm in there up to the front desk.
Okay, and then we just get you on
I'm
the
guessing with Bonnie in tow.
I'm going to saunter, or sachet, even, possibly.
I would like to speak to your manager.
You know, like I have my angry minion who goes before, and then, you know, obviously I saunter slash sachet, whatever it is.
Huff and puff in the background.
At a leisurely pace, you know, being like, this is not even worth my time.
Yeah, but clearly be standing in the corner like...
Yeah, and tapping my foot.
Okay.
No. And
activate. There's some new cool tricks I can do with Foundry now. I can make you all move to the same spot. It's very cool. So you find your way to the entrance of the prison system, and you reach the first door, which is locked.
The front door is locked.
Well, you get through the front door, but you can't get too much further. It's a pretty secure place.
What's it made of? Wood?
It is made of wood. It's a nice, secure wooden door.
I bang on the door.
Mm-hmm.
And less than 10 seconds later, I bang on it repeatedly, impatiently.
Okay.
And again, like 10 seconds later, again, just hammering on the door.
Eventually, you see it open, and a guard stands there like, "Wow, okay, I'm here. We don't normally get visitors at this hour, but what do you want to... Who are you?"
Yes, well, you don't normally take respected noblemen off the street and hold them prisoner, do you?
What are you talking about? Who are you?
You have Maximiliano of House Massini. Missaviti. Can't read my handwriting.
Massetti.
Missatini.
Oh, idiot boy. How long have you been working for my house?
Too long.
No! The insolence that I just like backhand with a little gnome head.
You see the guard kind of wince like, ooh.
I gather myself.
You have
And I look
my
him-
boy in your possession, and I want him back.
If you're talking about the pompous gentleman in a similar kind of fluffy outfits as you two, then, well, he committed a crime.
Oh, do you have proof? Do you have witnesses? Do you have evidence?
He's currently
Did you
held
see
on
him do this
suspicion.
with your own eyes.
Well, no, of course not. We can't be everywhere.
Well, what proof do you have then that he did this?
Well, look, I'm sorry, ma'am. Your name?
My name? My name is not important here. What is important is this document. Give it to him, Jethro.
The sigh.
And I literally, like, almost not up his nose, but it's like held at such an angle that is like right in his face.
This will tell you everything that you of your station needs to know. And if you wish to have a job any longer, you will retrieve them and bring them to me, and we will be on our way.
Okay. So,
I pull a kerchief out of my breast pocket.
give me.
Tension here.
You can either both give me a deception check or one with advantage.
Do you want me to roll with advantage because I have +7?
I will give you.
I will get guidance. Yay for me!
Are you
It's
invisible at the
coming
moment,
to
Murk?
I
Sorry?
Is Murk invisible at the moment?
No, I didn't cast invisible because it only lasts a minute, so I was just kind of like going along as some kind of like servant,
Gotcha.
kind of like, yeah.
Alright, so
I
deception.
defer to you, my lady, bitch.
My lady.
My lady bitch.
Alright, so there's that, and then I get to add a +6 to it. A D6. Yeah?
No,
D6?
D4.
D4? Oh, it would be better if it was a D6. Okay, good. It's a 2. So 26.
Yeah, 26.
Thank you for my deception.
He looks at you again. He looks at Jethro, and looks at the help, I guess.
Yeah, just kind of like there, like kind of I don't know, like taking notes or.
Oh, like
yeah.
no, because you'd probably look like an old like
Yeah.
chaperone.
Yeah,
Just
like I'm hiding my face.
Maximiliano's nanny.
I'm hiding my. I'm hiding my face and kind of just like, yeah, being like a real underling, like,
Yep.
like kind of assistant.
Gotcha.
That's like bent over with the sack that. So I'm like
Just
Punch
holding
back.
the coattails and just like brushing off the feet when they get dirty and stuff.
yeah, that kind of stuff. But like reaching out to touch to like for guidance.
Can we get out of this corridor? The stench is just overwhelming.
Yes, come in. And he takes you into.
that would be the urine of the peasantry, dear.
He takes you into. And he says, "Follow me." See if you can follow him.
Into the bowels of the prison.
He takes you into like the first kind of area. He says, just have a seat for a moment. Let's need to check this document. And he opens it and reads it. And who can tell me what it says?
Probably
It says-
by the order of House Messiniti, and then like all of like the orders and like the rank and the status of the city, and then hereby demand that the Maximilian and Finry be released into the custody of their legal guardian,
His father.
by the powers and favors owed by like high-ranking city officials and whatever, and then signed.
Okay.
With signed and stamped with
Yes.
a officious duke ring.
Hmm. Okay. He reads through this document. He's like, oh, it's just... Gets to the big stamp. It's like, oh. It looks legitimate. This is what he's thinking rather than saying. It's like,
I did roll a 26.
oh no. My only concern with releasing him to your custody is that he may have committed a serious crime or been part of that crime. But
I think the
You'll
only
take-
crime here is my assault on the senses. From the stench.
Hi, Petra.
Fucking
This is where we will be staying.
cow.
We have
I
been
will
afforded abode at
end
the
you.
Yellowcrest Manor. You may have heard of it.
the
You may have
Yellowcrest
heard that it has been
Manor.
previously abandoned, but we have been welcomed by who's the guy who lives there? I forget. That's out of
Versailles.
character. Versailles, his
Well,
return to his manor,
sorry,
and we are his
Fialis,
most
yeah.
honored and esteemed guests.
Versailles. You
You
say
did not
he...
know this?
Well, no one has seen Versailles around Waterdeep for a few years now.
Yes, he keeps to himself. That is why you do not see him.
The rumours on the street, miss, are that he's
And
He's
they
left
are
this city.
but rumors.
Hmm.
Only midwives and trollops trade in rumors.
I see your point.
He
Why,
has
I don't
decided
know why
to live
midwives.
a
I'm
more
sorry.
quiet life.
Why would you say that about midwives? That's so
Don't
rude.
know. It's not the word I was reaching for, but it's the one that came out.
Um,
Midwives and trolls. That's right.
you can assure me that he'll be kept in and properly questioned and corrected if he was.
Oh, don't you worry, dear. His hide will receive such a lashing that he will not leave one ounce of truth unturned in my presence.
Okay, you just.
He's been a
Wait.
very naughty boy.
He may very well have. And
Oh, well, like, generally speaking, not necessarily admitting that he's committed any crimes. I mean, he's out past his bedtime. That's enough for at least 17 lashes.
I just nod.
Just by chance, would you happen to know any of the people he was with?
The short, red-headed, obnoxious
just
shit.
Finry Flathop.
Nope,
Interesting.
not flat hop.
He is my jester. That he
Yes,
doesn't
jester.
do a very,
I'm in the
Interesting.
other room. I can hear
he
everything you're
amuses
saying.
me. He
You-
amuses
you
me.
hear
with-
in your brain.
Yes,
He-
okay, Finry. I know I'm trying to get you free.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's flat
get
top, not flat hop. That's the rabbit.
I do all the same thing.
We haven't got into that yet. It's deep dive lore to, for that, and I don't know if we're
Right.
able to do this in this canon.
Yeah. You know,
I
when,
just-
when a woman gets to a certain age, she requires a plaything, all right? And he's there to amuse my whim. And I would be most displeased if he were to perish before I'd been able to make full use of him.
That makes a lot of sense. When I cuffed him earlier, he seemed to think that we were into something.
Yes, he does that a lot. That's part of his charm.
Well, that's all
It
of
grows on you like
Wow.
a boil.
Rash.
Well, each to their own, ma'am, he says, and he's like, just give me a moment to go and fetch.
Look,
And,
sir. I should look this up.
and fetch Max.
You just
Max,
hear from the other room. You just hear from the other room. Harder.
Can you give me a second? I just want to check how much coin I have. That's not bad, actually.
you.
Is
what does that mean?
I'm trying to understand. Is without bribing him, but thanking him for his troubles.
Mhm.
Does 20 gold sound like a?
Tell me.
I don't.
think that's very
It's always
good.
hard to work out what.
You could put the money down as a bond to that you won't get in any more trouble. Like bail, cash bail.
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't
good
know.
idea.
There you go.
I would like to give this man 20 gold for his troubles in even having to deal with Maximilio and that horrid creep Finry in the first place. Like it's just,
You
You hear in your brain, yes, Daddy.
you both kind of shudder. So you hand this guy a small pouch filled with 20 gold pieces, and he's not ready for
pouch
it.
still has like pubes still attached to
Oh.
the bottom. He's
Oh.
still warm.
It's no
No.
longer a bribe; it's a threat.
I just pull out a stack and be like, for your troubles. Because Lord knows those two are trouble. And that Finry twat gets under your skin, something rotten.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I thank you for the kind gesture, and we'll see what can be arranged. And he heads off to find Max.
No, but seriously, guys, there's no sex going on in here. I can just literally hear. I'm literally in the other room. I can hear everything you're saying. Just trying to make it as uncomfortable as possible. You guys are doing a great job. I think everyone's getting bonuses this quarter.
You owe me. You owe me 20 gold. You.
Max.
I'll give you a receipt for that. You.
The guard comes up to your cell, Max, and he's like, "Hey, Spirit Fingers. There's some friends of yours at the front door. They say they know you. Just wanted to check. Do you know them? Do you know someone who's dressed rather pompously and a bit like yourself? Got any names you might want to give me that I can corroborate?"
There we go.
Well, we can't hear you, Dave.
Oh, we can hear.
Oh, hang on. I can't see him in my ninja. Shit.
Yeah, we had that problem too, and we had to close it and reopen it.
All right, hang 5.
Whilst in the shackles.
There we go.
The guard in the room with him has no idea how he did this.
It's the Velcro pants.
He can't help it, okay? And like literally, he wears like the duster and stuff, but once the duster's off, it's literally just arseless chaps.
If I come back into the same conversation?
This is all very different. This is all mental conversation.
Okay. So, Max, sorry. Any names that I can corroborate? That's what I'm hearing.
Can you hear me now, DM?
Yes.
DM, can you hear me? Any DMs?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
No?
They've dropped.
Oh,
Huh?
shit.
I've lost you all now.
Where'd he
Now
go?
you're just being funny to me.
What's he saying? We can hear you.
Hello?
But now I can't hear
Can you
him.
hear me?
I can't hear Dave.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Ninja is being weird.
I can hear Dave.
We can hear.
Great. Mark said he can't hear me. And I've lost Dan off my screen.
Refresh, Mark.
But I can see Dan on the stream.
Bye.
Weird. It's getting weird.
Yeah, I've lost Dan too.
Good. Oh, Ninja, and you came and you ruined D&D.
I can hear Dave.
Okay. Mark? can you hear
Hello.
Hello,
I can't see
it's Ninja.
Hello.
Dave? You can't see who, Dan?
Hello, everybody. This is welcome to the Raging Rose OnlyFans. We
All
are
right.
here tonight to a good time
With the assless chaps.
with the arseless chaps and the dick nipples. Dave, would you like to show us the dick nipples? There you have them, the dick nipples. Moving
Yes, there are many
on.
dick nipples.
Save it for only Dan.
Only dance.
I can
Yes.
I can hear your OnlyFans, Dan. Can you guys hear me yet?
Yep.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, happy days.
We just don't have a DM now, so we can make it up as we go.
What do you mean?
No,
Never go to
that's
D?
right.
Yeah.
We have
That's the
Jeremy.
problem.
He is there.
But Dan can't see him. That's
I
the
can't see
problem.
him or hear him.
Oh, shit. Refresh, Dave.
Okay, I go now and I milk the dick nipples.
Thank
I
you,
love this.
Ninja.
Round robin. And when the music stops, just make sure that you can be heard.
Anyway, shall we just see if we can interrogate Max here while Dan figures his shit out?
Oh, there we go. I see everybody.
Back.
Was the milking of
Winner,
the
winner.
nipples was successful?
That was quick.
Oh, it doesn't take much. It does not take much.
So, Max, is there any names you can give me
There is a
that can
game.
corroborate your story? Corroborate the name who I just met at the front door.
Well, you probably met a man and a woman. The man was probably wearing pompous outfits, speaking, and probably gave you a letter sealed with his signet ring that's come from the government. This is not suitable abode that I be left here, and I demand to be taken to them immediately.
Let's just see. He unlocks the cell. Like, just follow me closely, please. Don't get too close to the others in this place. They're not well refined. And you hear the guy up next to you call out, says, "Speak to yourself, you asshat."
What are these guards wearing, and are they wearing kilt-like attire?
They're wearing pretty much the same stuff as what you saw, as what was the previous city guard.
Excellent.
Max, do you have full control of your token, and can you follow?
I don't see anything on my screen, sir.
Oh,
wait.
come on.
There we go. No, I'm stuck behind the wall. Oh, I'm out. I made it out. All right, I'm following.
Super.
This is like a World of Warcraft game where you're following, but you walk slightly faster than the person you're following.
Yep. As you roll around this corner, you hear someone call out, "Max Milano!" from behind you. And the guard calls out, "Shut up, old man!" "Max Milano! I can't pronounce your last name, but the last name."
I can't pronounce. What's the
You
last
be-
name?
You
That's
be
the
wary to put my name in your mouth, good sir. House
Listen.
Messaniti doesn't deal with creeps in dungeons. Who are you?
"We've met before, Max Milano." And the guard comes back up. Gotta follow him. It's like, "Said, shut up, old man!" He hits the bars with his sword.
Max gets in like close in reaching distance. He reaches in and aggressively like grabs the man and rattles him a little bit, and loudly he's like, "You keep my name out of your mouth, you hear me?" And then pulls him in close and he's like, "Is it really you? Are you okay? What are you doing here?" Just quietly, like pretending that he's angry with him, but just asking some questions.
You hear this guy who has a long white beard. He's dressed in the tight red kind of undershirt. He's got a huge, big, nice round beer gut on him. He's got nice big black boots, really red rosy cheeks. And he just, as you lean into him, he kind of recovers from being rattled and is like, "Oh, yes, Max, it's me. It seems that not everyone around these parts agrees with how we operate. And that gifts sometimes are not always received or wanted. But Max, I can see it in your eyes that you've been good this year. You don't belong here." And he reaches out your hand, says, "This may be one of the last gifts I give." And as he sort of removes his hand away, you see there this small-ish, I guess, potion bottle.
I swiftly just kind of put it into my coat, and I yell loudly, a bit of a show, like, "Unhand me! What are you doing?" And try and like make it really trying to push him away. As I'm doing that, though, I've reached down my hand and just run a just cast a little ray of frost over the lock to make it brittle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I pull him in close, and I'm like, "Keep your filthy hands to yourself." But you know, if you were to bash the lock, you'd probably get through. And I give him a big push for show. "Stay away from me and keep my name out of your mouth.
And
On, let's leave. I have things to do. Get me out of this stenchid place."
as the guard walks off and you follow behind, you cast one last look behind you, back at Klaus, and you see him kind of just wink and tap his nose before he disappears back into the shadows. Okay, yes, follow me, Max. I think we're almost there. It's a bit of a ways. Oh, I want to go past that guy. Do.
Pretty sure I played a Mario Brothers level like this once.
And
No,
guard now says,
no, Nintendo's gonna strike us. Fuck.
as he comes back in,
Wow.
he's like, "Sir, ma'am, this is the Max Milano you've been looking for."
Where is this filthy fiend Finry?
You have been a very naughty boy.
Who's saying that to, Max?
Yes, you should have been home hours ago. What do you have to say for yourself?
Home is many things, many places. I apologize. I was caught up in something going on around me. A man soiled himself in the street, and as I tried to evade it, it was all a big kerfuffle.
Yes, and that is what happens when you go down into the lower suburbs. Nothing but troublemakers and underwear soilers.
Yes.
Brigands.
I was merely, trying to spread some culture, and almost ended up with feet covered in it.
Oh,
She grimaces.
Finry, sitting across the table here, you can mentally hear the conversations going on, but the guard across from you sits you down, leans forward, he's like, what are these larger threats you talk of?
Finry says, you need to get it coming real close so I can let you know. And if he leans forward, Finry just says, for a price.
No. You don't make the negotiation. You don't make the deals and the bargains here. This is where we are.
What are you doing, officer? No! I'm just a prisoner. I'm at your mercy.
He stands up. He's like, what are you talking about?
Oh God! Why would you do this? Oh.
Fucking, what are you doing?
No! Stop! Oh! And Finry grabs the chair that's behind him and just like breaks it on the ground. Oh! Why? I didn't do anything! I'm just a prisoner! I was gonna tell you everything!
Not the face.
Not my face! It's so pretty! It's just as loud as anyone can hear in the other room.
Another guard enters from the back of the room.
He wouldn't stop hitting me!
And he enters and he's like, what's going on here?
I don't know why I was gonna...
I don't think he's having a good time in there.
And he turns to the guard and says, Pius, what have you done? And Pius turns back and says, I haven't touched him, Carlo. I haven't done anything.
So much. It was so many hands.
Give me a performance check.
So many hands.
Performance or deception, your choice.
Ooh, okay. Do I have advantage on this because I just acted that so well?
You get to choose performance or deception.
Okay.
Oh
Oh.
I can't roll a 1. I can't roll a natural 1 because I'm a halfling. So
no! Halfling bullshit.
halfling
It ends up being
bullshit.
about 37 if you roll the 1.
So that's a 21.
And, look, the Carlo at the bottom's like, look, I think that's enough for one day, Pius. I'm taking this one back to his cell.
If my madam finds out.
What did you say? If you what?
If my madam finds out.
Right.
In the other room, given that they haven't brought Finry, I make a fuss and I go, fine, I will go get Finry myself.
Okay.
Finry! I yell out, Finry, you foul fuckwit! Where are you hiding?
There's somebody else!
The guard that was helping out to find Max before was like, just give me 1 second. He's being questioned at the moment. And just
I
let me...
mentally go, keep it up, Finry. Keep howling.
And oh, whoa.
Blow out.
Sorry for anyone who was listening with headphones. I'm so sorry.
And
I was gonna go along with everything.
I follow the noise, I guess, until I find Finry.
Oh, you don't have to find him. Like you trying to say you making a fuss about it. The guard who went off to get Max after being reminded that he has to go and get Finry, went into the room.
And
He just
sorry,
kept
as
saying,
in you're getting
I had
him?
a pretty mouth.
yes, he's going to get him. He's like, oh yes, that's, I'm still got one to go. One moment. He's just over here being questioned. And he goes into the room behind you.
it sounds like
He's-
tortured.
He sees all the commotion happening. He's like, is everything all right in here, Carlo? Fires?
Stop! There's just like snot and just like tears. And
This guy's like, this one is not worth it. I have a letter for his release. He grabs his hands and leads Finry back out through the door. If you want
you'll
to
be
follow.
hearing from my lawyer. That's how I leave.
I'd
As-
say,
Oh, my poor sweet idiot! What have they done to you?
And Finry rushes up and like holds on. They wouldn't stop.
No. Oh, hush now, hush.
Mistress, I'm so
Oh, I'll
sorry.
make them pay for what
I'm
they've done for you.
And- okay.
Who's holding the paper that demands the release?
Still the guy that's on the right hand side of the room you're in at the moment.
So I'd like to sort of snatch that off him and go, "We're done here," and
Ooh,
start
okay.
moving out.
Okay.
He doesn't get to. He doesn't get to keep it.
Yeah, make a dexterity check.
Sleight of hand or dex? Just pure dex.
I think pure dex, because you're not trying to do it sneakily. It's definitely in front of his face.
I'm gonna
Come,
tail you.
come, Deirdre.
Like, I'm basically holding your
15.
your
Oh,
coattail.
his grip is a little too strong on this bit of paper. And as you try to snatch it back out of his hands, it rips a bit on the edge. He's like, "Oh no! Look, we need to hold on to this."
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Come, Jethro. Just leave it. It's fine.
Look, I will clear things up with the city, with the city here. This document helps me with that.
Excellent.
It's
Be done.
It will be proof of the abuse I suffered.
Oh, please, just take this one
No,
away.
Henry.
Just take it out.
Here, boy. Here.
Yes, mother. I mean, ma'am.
Okay, you make your way back out of the prison.
Oh,
Run.
run.
I mean,
Run.
don't.
Everybody's-
Don't.
No, no, you have to
Run
like
the road.
walk at a purposeful
walk.
sort of stride
Mhm.
towards
And
the
we-
richer part of town. Step into an alley,
There's fucking Leggett.
redisguise ourselves as something else, and then fuck off.
That was like, you all did so
Like
good. Oh my god.
disguiseception.
Everyone's getting bonuses. I hope we're gonna have a Christmas party. It's gonna be great. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You owe me 20 gold.
Oh yeah, here you go. 20 gold. There you go, Garri.
Playing
Mark
a
that
dude
off.
disguises another dude.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you do obviously have all your stuff back because that guard would have got it for you. That's why he was not getting finished straight away because he went to collect everyone's belongings. You are re-equipped.
all right. And
You
I
try
give...
not to get arrested again.
I
I don't
was
even know
very
who
much...
I am anymore.
I was very much trying to make sure we didn't get arrested. That obviously didn't go very well. Oh, but team, we did it together as a team. Everyone's performances were solid. Max, you did really well, just being rich and powerful. Bonnie, Murk, Garri, like full Karen, loved it. Everyone did great. Holy crap, I could use a nap after all of that. Oh, let's find a tavern, have some drinks, and just fucking chill, and then go to the Manor tomorrow.
No, I have concerns about staying here, given that they have our piece of paper, which is a forgery. It's a good forgery, but it's still a forgery. So if we
Yes.
stay in town tonight, I think tomorrow
It's a big
we're
town,
gonna have a
though.
whole bunch of people on our butts.
Well, we
So-
could always make our way to the manor and then just
Yeah, I would
sleep
prefer
there.
that.
Yeah, let's
I
do
would prefer
that. Max, Garri,
Let's do
We
it.
did say
Did we
that we
announce
would
that
be
that's where
staying
we
there,
needed
though.
to be? If they need to come looking?
Yeah,
are they going to
they-
the manor?
Oh yeah, that is true.
That is where we said we would be, so that is the first place they will look.
All right, so let's go not there.
well, let's just go find a tavern and just like have some
I mean, the
drinks. and
graveyard was pretty
stay
quiet.
somewhere.
I could make another little hut for us to stay in.
That's yeah, we could go to the cemetery and do that. But also, can we get some libations? Unless Max, do you have any libations on you?
Libations.
I mean, everyone did such a good job. We can just celebrate a little bit.
Gary still has
wine?
the bottle of spirits from jumping behind the bar that was going to become a Molotov cocktail.
Well, there we go. Okay, let's go have some moonshine
shelf shit.
and sleep in a cemetery.
Just while we're talking about bottles, I suddenly feel like the press of the bottle against me that I got from Klaus in the clink,
Uh-huh.
and I just take that out, place it on the ground, and I spend a minute to just focus on it, and I cast Identify on it.
Right outside the police.
Wait, we're in an alley, aren't we? Did
Okay.
we talk about going outside?
Yeah, we're outside.
You manage to find a small space to recover and regroup and have this conversation about what the next steps are. And Max steps aside and casts this little ritual. And while I can't think of what the name of this thing is right now, it's
Potion of Retcon.
potion of retcon, exactly. It's a small blue potion, and you can see one sort of glowing bead floating around in it. And after you go through this ritual process, you know that drinking this will restore one spell slot for you.
Oh. Excellent. I just tucked that back in my pocket for the moment.
What was that?
I met an old friend on the way out.
Okay.
He was he gave me a little present. He was caught in a cell. I made his cell suitable so that he could get out, and he gave me a little present that he had smuggled.
But why was he in the cell for? What did he do? Was he
He
like
is-
burglarizing people's homes in like one night of the year?
No. He was giving out presents to children, and these days taking care of people is practically illegal. So he was spreading joy, and they put him in the clinic.
But what were the presents though? Were there like poisonous like vapors and stuff? Like open up and it's like, or
How
was it just
damaged
like,
are you that you think poisonous vapors are presents?
I mean, no,
What's
a
happened to you,
fake present.
Finry?
So a fake present sort of thing, or what was it like a present, but the present was also part of like a little shiny glitter bomb thing. So like you open it and then it glitter. I mean, that in itself is. What was that, sorry, Bunny?
Oh, I said it's the gift that keeps on giving. You know, because
Yes.
it's like herpes. It doesn't ever go away.
Exactly, and that in itself is a crime.
So where
let's
to
go get
next?
let's go get drunk in the cemetery
Okay.
and sleep there. Apparently,
You make your way
That's
through
a
the
good idea with
streets
tiny hut.
back to the cemetery. It's very close to the middle of the night now. The moon is quite high. Entering the cemetery, it's covered in a layer of not thick, fairly misty kind of fog all around. And Murk, if you go ahead and cast your tiny hut,
Good.
you're able to find a night's rest and the end of tonight's session.
it's Finry's talking about, hey guys, for Christmas party, what do you think about bowling?
Oh, good times.
I'm really sorry for everyone who heard that with headphones. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for sticking with us, Dargana.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
absolutely. Thanks for hanging around.
Uh,
Everyone in the chat?
That is our usual brand of chaos.
yeah.
7 a.m. There's no better time than 7 a.m. to watch D&D. So I appreciate it.
Do these episodes have names?
Episode.
Just
But
episode
I
number?
usually-
I was gonna go like grab and
usually-
twist.
You're the
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the worst.
Hashtag nutshot. No, I usually just do them as like so. This one would be Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor, part 2 or 3.
3.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, do a subtitle. Like, do like a dash
Subtitle.
or something and go the nut twist.
I'll just have it the one with the nut twist.
Fecal
force.
floors and detached balls.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good.
Stargana, that is it is worth calling out around suggesting advantage. We actually do have a points-based system that you can spend your rage points and influence the outcome of the game. And we didn't do it tonight. I think it just slipped our mind. But
Like some
we'll
people
often get to draw cards to boost or influence what's happening, and it usually adds to even more
But it
shenanigans.
works both ways. So, like, you can give it to us, the players, or you
Or
can
the
give it to the DM as well. And
You-
punish us.
but just saying, you don't have to give anything to the DM.
But you can. It's an option.
It's not an option.
He likes to see us suffer.
It's a mistake.
Oh, too fun. Well, it has been awesome fun, everyone. And again, thanks everyone for hanging out in the chat with us tonight.
No, bad cat. Don't give your
Um,
points to the DM.
How many gift subs for a TPK? None. Don't TPK this party. Okay. This is a very good party.
Funny.
I know. I like the CDA. This
You
CDA.
say that. You say that, how many gifts for a TPK? They tried that.
Yeah.
At the
it didn't
charity
work.
stream.
We killed Tiamat in our other stream.
With
We
a
killed
paperclip.
Tiamat
That
with
was
a
also
fucking
level 10.
paperclip.
250 D8s or something.
Something stupid.
Yeah, 280 D8s. No, D6s. And it was
Only
800
one,
something
only
damage.
one
so-
character death.
And that was a guest streamer, a guest
Yeah,
person on the stream.
we killed the guest stream
Yeah.
for
But
a
we-
mental health charity, and she had her mind stuck. So, yeah, like that.
Yep. Play my flag.
Poetic.
Fantastic. But
Poetic.
After we
the mind
continue
flayers
that.
were donated into the game, so yeah, balance.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
$1,400 raised for Beyond Blue. So excellent
Quality.
cause, as always.
Yeah, we raised so much money. Oh my god.
All right, we are going to go ahead and raid Mike Moans, who is currently
Yay!
doing
Sounds
some...
like someone's OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
No,
like
Mike
what
Moans-
happens when you get your nuts twisted off, right?
Yeah. Let's go twist his nuts.
But
But not
he-
not literally.
They are doing some mini painting, some, let's say, treetop swamp camp build. So not many characters, but terrain painting.
Oh hell yeah!
Pretty cool.
Speaking of terrain, I've seen some of the new Avatar figures and stuff, and some of the smaller ones come with like terrain pieces, and I'm like, D&D terrain.
Yeah. What about those campaign cases? Did you get one of those? Like the terrain that's like a slap-on sticker?
Maybe depending how good it looks.
Yeah.
Like what I need, I have a couple of different things. I have like warlock tiles and stuff for my home games, and
Much cooler.
Yeah.
Much cooler.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you
mean,
for also
Foundry's
hanging around
pretty fucking
Joker
awesome.
Wild.
yeah,
Just-
thank
just
you guys.
on your message there.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. We love you so much.
Yeah, so we're about to go raid, so thanks everyone again. Don't forget, you can check us out on Patreon, on YouTube, on Discord, on Facebook, on all the things. Catch up on tonight's session or other sessions, previous Candlekeep Mysteries and or our Trancasha Call of the Seven Rings sessions. And we'll be back at some point. It's getting a little bit crazy through December, Christmas, New Year period. And we're out.
And yeah,
And we just